Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Ice Dogs start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Gets the puck in deep. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. And he slides it quickly to Hemsky. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
Slap shot from the point. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Ice Dogs played along the boards. Centering feed. Block shot. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Poked away in the defensive end. Niagara Falls will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
Nylander's won the faceoff. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. They've got some momentum here. Passes it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. The Hitmen have possession along the boards. With possession along the wall. Quick pass to Harold. Oh, what a hit. Did she ever deliver the hip check there? Handles the pass. And he slides it quickly to Murley.
Oh,
Scores!
I love how dialed in she is, James. She's net front, and she's got her eyes on this puck, and she's tracking it all the way until it meets her stick. And that deflection, that goaltender didn't stand a chance.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Niagara Falls has the 1-0 lead. Dished on over to Pounder. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And he coughs it up with the pass. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Nylander's lugging the puck. Calgary's gained possession. Gets it over to Harold. Quick pass to Nylander. Oh, devastating collision lined up in the railroad tracks. Play is called for offside. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Oh, great read coming in off the wing to come up with the puck on her part. The Hitmen have taken possession in their own end. Thunderous hip check on the play. And she shakes off a check. Oh, and she threw a perfectly executed hip check. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Past the midway mark of the frame, Niagara Falls leads it 1-0. Clappy's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Sends it in deep. Good use of the body on the play. Perfectly executed hip check there. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Clappy. Taken by Nylander. Now a quick pass to Hemsky. And it's a quick pass to Nylander. Moves inside. Nice save from point-blank range.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. Comes up with a big-time glove save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Calgary's won the defensive zone draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Across the line from center. Calgary's got it along the wall. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Niagara Falls looks to break out in their own end. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Breakaway! Oh, beautiful save on the play!
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender, so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Niagara Falls has it in their own end. She takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And a blocked shooting lane from one of her own teammates prevents that from going through. From the open ice, they gain the line. Sends the pass over. And there's the save. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Calgary's behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They got to do.
Scores! Oh, wow, what a finish on the one-timer!
It always amazes me, James, because we know where this puck is going, right in his wheelhouse. Everyone knows where this puck is going, but he still converts on it. Amazing shot. Ah, man, does he ever got that 1T zone ability? I mean, he just launches it when it comes to him. I mean, he's in perfect set position. You know that he wants the puck, but it's all about the timing and the weight transfer. He's one of the best in the game at it.
Moves it quickly over to Nylander. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Nylander's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Takes the puck at the point. Quick feed down low. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Off the draw, they take possession. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Into the corner now. Dishes it off. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. And he takes the pass. What a steal in his own end. Looks to get the puck over to Nylander. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, we got a tie game. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Slides the puck over. There's another for the hit parade. Grabbed along the boards by Clappy. The Hitmen have taken possession along the wall. Intercepted. Drives to the paint. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. He got all of that one. Niagara Falls moves ahead with the puck. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. And he makes the save. Niagara Falls takes possession along the wall. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Clappy's won the draw at center. Niagara Falls is in the offensive zone. The Ice Dogs take it along the wall. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Moves it to Murley. The Ice Dogs play it along the wing. Here's a blast, and he rings the post. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Nylander's won the draw, and her squad will go to work. Here they come on the attack. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. The Ice Dogs gain possession in their own end. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Nylander. The Ice Dogs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And not much on that one. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Niagara Falls wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Nice poke check. The Ice Dogs go to work on offense. Shot! And he's able to handle that one. Quick pass across to Hemsky. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to the middle. The shot! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Calgary's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Steps into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Murley. And somehow he hangs on. They've got numbers. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Calgary's got to be feeling good about their game here as we head towards the intermission. Already up by 2 now, late in period number 2.
Well, let's face it, it's been a hard-fought battle, but that last goal, I mean, it puts them in a great spot heading into the intermission. They got to find a way to elevate off of it and keep the foot on the gas.
The Hitmen have to control their sticks better. They'll serve 2 for slashing in the meantime. Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First opportunity on the power play in this game, and specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game.
Scores! On the power play, they strike.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? The way they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert. Well, put on your work boots because this is a blue-collar goal, James, and they don't ask how, they just ask if it went in. He finds the puck on his stick because of a rebound that he tracks down and buries.
Calgary's got the puck, and now he passes up to Harold. The Ice Dogs gain possession along the wall.
Harold's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Grabs control of it at the point. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Oh, what a tackle! Right in the slot! And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Niagara Falls needs to find some killer instinct around the net in this third period, James. They've dominated possession in terms of the O-zone, but they haven't been able to capitalize. They need more urgency, and they have to have an attack mentality and a shot mentality if they want to get the equalizer.
Calgary's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
The Ice Dogs get a hold of the puck undermanned. And they get that puck down the ice. Quick feed to Nylander. Takes a shot. Log jam in front. That's broken up. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, what a save! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Clappy's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Nylander's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Here he is in front! The Ice Dogs have possession short-handed. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And there's the save. Passes it to Hemsky. And that's a smart heads-up play by Murley.
Niagara Falls is generating momentum off of the turnovers and the interceptions that they're creating by being in good positions and utilizing their sticks. This is still a close one, though. They've got to convert if they want to win this game.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. That's moved up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Big-time stop there.
That's what we call a ready goalie, James. Ready for anything. The pass across and to be able to steal one.
Handles the puck. Niagara Falls has it against the half wall. Here's a shot. Scores! Oh, she pounced on that little rebound and puts it in.
They don't always ask how it goes in, James, but I really like this one as she's tracking the puck all the way from the shooter. And then the rebound pops out. She's driving the middle of the ice to find it, gets her stick on it, and buries it.
Comes up with the steal. From the right side and up the middle. Here's a collision with some authority. Calgary's looking to break out. Sends it down low. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Delayed penalty looming. Quick whistle stops the play.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
Calgary's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Clappy's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Gives it right back. And now it's over to Clappy. Fires it into the offensive zone. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
And now he moves it quickly to Hemsky. And that's broken up by Pounder. Gets the puck in deep. Calgary's got the puck behind the net. And the play continues. Hemsky's got the puck. Can't connect. Penalty expires. You really have to admire the effort of the penalty-killing unit on that one as both teams are back to even strength.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates. This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Clappy.
Murley's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
From center, they get into the attacking area. Comes up with a big glove save.
Oh, you can see the frustration in his face, James. He was right there. A perfect pass to slide across for the one-timer. He just couldn't execute. It was a great save.
And that's just out of reach. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Harold's just trying to get back on his feet here. I mean, that was a tough hit right through the body. I'm sure he's still feeling the effects of that one.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Niagara Falls gains the zone and on the attack. Hemsky's stick handling in his own zone. Calgary's got it now. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Hitmen have been handed a 2-minute penalty for interference.
Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice, so you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover, so you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Nylander's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Clappy's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Murley. Oh, what a hit along the boards! Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Fires it! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Niagara Falls has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Too many bodies in the way. Also want that one back.
Well, goaltending is so good in this league that often the shooters are looking to find that sharp spot, and unfortunately this one, it misses wide.
Slides it back to the blue line.
Harold's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And the puck clears the zone. Penalty expires, and when you look at where things sit right now, that's a huge, huge play by the penalty killers.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight, and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
That goes wide. Niagara Falls takes hold of the puck. Clappy's got it against the boards. Oh, what a stop!
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Here we go, puck's in deep. Niagara Falls has it near the wall. Sends a pass over, scores, and hammers that home on the 1T with authority.
Well, we all knew that was coming. How does he have that much time and space? I mean, he is teed up. He is locked and loaded for that delivery, and he makes no mistake, as he usually does. You know, his one-timer is unbelievable when everyone knows exactly where this puck is going and they still can't defend it. I mean, it comes to him, he's set to position, and he just lets it rip and fires it past the goaltender.
Tremendous use of the body on the play. Quick pass to Nylander. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Clappy. Scooped up along the wall by Murley. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this EASHL challenge.
Well, when a challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you know, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.